Mrs. Salako, your children are grown up now. They grew up under the same environment.
Yeah.
And if we don't know any of them, at least we do know Emanuela Salako, who is a member of the Miss Nigerian Islands, and she's the face of the Miss Nigerian Island till date. She's a role model. So tell us, what do you think about parents, especially single parents now, because we are dealing with single parents now, who would rather sacrifice the time for their children, for their personal enjoyment and satisfaction?
Well, there's a saying that an idle hand is a devil's workshop. Definitely, if you don't engage these children, they will find something to do. And let me quickly say that we all need authority over us. All of us, we need God's authority. A woman needs her husband's authority to stay under the husband's authority. And the children need to stay under the authority of the parents. And where that is lacking, there's a big problem. Where a woman will not take authority from the husband, there is a big problem. Because you are training your children not to take your own authority as well. And this is a very delicate society we live in. Very, very delicate society that we live in. It is very important that as parents, not a woman alone, as parents, you need to improve yourself so that your children can benefit from it. You need to understand the stages of development of children for you to have the right parenting skills. If you don't know, you cannot do it right. You need to know that a 2-year-old naturally will throw tantrums. And they don't throw it at home alone. It is when they get to the supermarket or public places.
Yeah.
You need to know how to handle tantrums. You need to know that when your children, they get to like age 6, you are introducing them to the world. That's the time they go to school. That is the time of socialization for them. They make friends. You need to know who their friends is. How do they relate with others? The teenage year is full of storm and stress because these children are neither here nor there. They are confused. They are not adults. They are not children. So they are confused. This is where they need parental guidance and support. But a lot of times, parents don't understand these stages. A lot of them will, they will say, oh, it's a spiritual thing. And they will, be running from pillar to post, going from church to church to pray. When you can do things right on your own. And when you don't put children in the proper way, definitely, the society will hijack these children. We are in a world of technological advancement. What we didn't know, they know it. And they do a lot of things on the internet that we don't know. But with proper guidance from the onset, these children will know what is wrong and what is right. I always say to parents, don't ever make rules without your children involvement. You make house rules, you ask them to come up with the consequences of the rules themselves. Let them make the rules. You just, adjust where you think the wording is wrong. Make the rules, put consequences, and when they cross the boundary, children need to grow within boundaries. When they cross that boundaries, make sure that the consequence is, go through the consequence to the letter. Because if you don't, you become a toothless bulldog. They say she won't do anything. So we really need to understand all these simple skills in parenting for us to do it right. And I think we're not going to look at those who have, gone wrong. We have to help those who are coming up. So that the next generation will not be like those who have gone wrong now. We will find solution to those ones, but we still need to educate parents to do it right. Because they are the pride of tomorrow for us.